guys were afraid because of the threats and the violence that's been threatened against their lives.
You hear that? Trying to make it seem like, oh my God, the threats and the violence. Nolan is dead. Okay? Y'all still got lives. Bull crap. They trying to make you feel sorry for them. They always want to unalive a black person and then want to cry victim. Bull crap. I'm not falling for it. Let's go.
And all of the above. But you decided that you wanted to take this bold step and give a statement and get your side out here. And I want to start at the very beginning of all of this and ask you, what was your relationship like with Nolan? Who was he to you?
Nolan, I could describe Nolan in a million ways. I mean, Nolan was not just a best friend of me, but he was a brother. I grew up through elementary, middle school, high school, and even our freshman year of college. We talked on the.
Time out. Time out. Okay. He's a best friend to me. How many best friends do Nolan got? You only get one best friend. Javon, the black boy, was the best friend. The shepherd guy was the best friend. Warren is the best friend. Everybody is now the best friend. I don't know about y'all, but it's only one best friend. Hello. Hello. He can't have all y'all best friends and y'all all left him on the island and he's dead. Come on now. What type of best friend is that? I'm not believing the best friend. Are you believe Warren is the best friend? Press 5 you believe Warren is the best friend. He don't even know Nolan Wells' mama. Okay? He ain't never went to church with Nolan Wells. Okay? He never ate at his mama house at Nolan Wells. I went to church with my best friend's family. Okay? I ate at my best friend's family house. I know my best friend, mama. I done ate at her house plenty of times, honey. I know she cooked Jiffy cornbread, black eyed peas, lamb chops. Come on now. Ooh, honey, the lies. And Tatum, he on the right. He's a Republican. So you know how they do over there, honey. Okay.
All the time. We were really close friends. And, Nolan was like a brother to me. And Nolan lit up every room he walked in. He always had a smile on his face. He always had something good to say. I've never seen Nolan get in an argument with somebody and say bad things about someone. There's a lot of people that talk crap nowadays, and Nolan was never that person. Sweetest soul ever. And, I had a great relationship with Nolan.
Stop the lies. I can't stand the lies. I can't stand the lies. Oh, I can't stand the lies. We heard Nolan talking about give me my effing phone. I want my phone. We heard that, bruh. Oh, he would never cuss out or anybody. He's sweet as a pie. He is just buttering this shit up too much for me. I'm not paying it. He's trying to be like, I would love Nolan. I would never hurt Nolan. Lies, lies, lies. He would hurt Nolan. Shit.
I've never gotten an argument with Nolan. We were super close, and I've never said or will ever have anything bad to say about Nolan Wells.
Yeah, and you guys, you said you kind of grew up together. Mm-hmm. Did you know his mom, or how was that? Because I saw in the media where it appears that she may have said, at least I saw in part, that she said as if she didn't know any of you guys.
Right. Well, Nolan a lot of the times was at like my house and at my buddy's house. We never went to Nolan's house and hung out. And my friend group's very, very tight knit. We hang out every day when we're back home from school. In high school, we hung out most weekdays and every day on the weekend. And we were never at Nolan's house, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I met his father, and in 8th grade, that's when Nolan and I got really close. It was COVID year, and we were in class all year long together, me and a couple of my buddies, and Nolan and I just got super tight because we'd get a Waffle House once a week together, eat, and we were just super, super close. But his dad would swing by Waffle House, and hang out around us, but never I was never around Nolan's parents a lot, but I mean, that didn't change our relationship any. Nolan and I were still just as close, and he was just as close with my friends as, anyone.
Another lie. You was never around Nolan family at all. Ain't no damn a lie. You wasn't there on his birthdays. Was he? You'd be like, well, yeah, on his 10th birthday, I was there. I got invited to the party. On the 13th birthday, the 14th birthday, the 15th birthday, I was over there. I met her. Yeah, that's my brother. Of course I'm going to meet his mama. Is you crazy? You haven't had her fried chicken? Okay? Honey, lies, lies, lies. Lies, 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 lies. Talking about, well, I haven't been around the family a lot. You haven't been around the family at all, Nick. I haven't been on family around at all. Shit. You see how they lie? Oh, God.
So.
And walk me through the day of 4th of July where you guys were all going out.
Right.
This seems like something that I would assume that may have occurred more than just this year.
Yeah, of course.
Was it something that you guys did more than just this year? This is a two-part question. I want to know, is it something that you guys typically did together? Did you hang out often in this fashion? And then I want you to then walk me through 4th of July this year when the incident happened.
Okay. Being from the Gulf Coast, there's a boating and fishing is very, very popular. The 4th of July, every year, my friends and I, or my family and I, are out on the water. I mean, that's the one day is guaranteed everybody's going out. And that's a known thing. Everybody's trying to get a ride out to Horn Island, or, people go to Ship Island, but most of everybody from Ocean Springs and the Gulf Coast go to Horn Island. And, we went last year. Nolan was on the boat with me last year, and he was, this was a common thing. My friends go on the boat when we're home. Very, very common. That's what we like to do. My friends like to fish also, and like to go on the boat. Not just fishing, but like to go on the boat, like to go on sunset cruises, like to do it all, on the water, And Nolan loved to do that too.
Yeah, they did it, baby. Did you hear that shit? They be out here in the ocean waters. They always at Horn Island. Honey, they already knew where to put the body at Horn Island. They know them waters in Horn Island. They own boats. No, did Nolan own a boat? Nolan don't own no goddamn boat. They own boats. They steady going around Horn Island. They know where to bury the bodies. They know what to do and how to do it and get away with it on that damn Horn Island. Okay? They had to do the sacrifice for July the 4th. We saw them marching up, their ancestors and their uncles and grandfathers and fathers, 250 white supremacists walking up at July the 4th on the White House. Okay? Oh, my God. Honey?
He was just like everyone else in our friend group. He loved to go on the water and, have a good time with the guys. And that's what we did a lot. But 4th of July, everybody was out there. Like I said, Nolan was always trying to go on the boat, trying to go out there with us. And he was always welcome to come. Nolan was always out there with us. And but started 4th of July,
You hear that too? Nolan, the black one, always wanted to come with us. He always wanted to sit up under the whites. He always begging to come with us. Yeah, they showed him a good time, all right. Everybody was at Horn Island, all the whites. I didn't hardly see no blacks. So everybody wasn't there, okay? But didn't they play they was playing rap music, didn't they? Did y'all see that video they had circling around? I heard some rap music. Go, shorty. It's your birthday. I was like, they listening to rap. Man, they love us for entertainment, don't they? They love us for playing that football, basketball, and listen to a hip-hop beat. Okay. Man, let's go.
My buddies and I had talked about this week's upcoming, everybody's very, very excited for the 4th of July from down here. It's a big thing.
It's a big deal.
Very, very big deal. And, I actually...
That's another thing. It's a big deal. Big deal. Oh my God, Nolan wanted to go to 4th of July with the white boys so bad. He wanted to be on a boat with them so bad. So you mean me tell me he didn't take pictures of this event? Come on now. You know his ass was taking pictures, videos. He's a photographer. He's a video photographer. It's a big event. Don't you think he taking pictures and videos with this big event that he always wanted to go with the white boys on their boat to their Horn Island? Press 7 if you know he was taking a whole bunch of videos and pictures that day. The big event, he ain't, being with the white ones that got the boats and shit, okay? Thank you. All the text messages gone for that day? Come on now. 4th of July, big event. Big event. He just met Katie. You mean to tell me he didn't get Katie's number? You ain't get them digits, nigga. You ain't say, hey, Katie, this is Nolan. Lock me in. Lock me in. Okay? Nolan didn't text, Katie didn't text your phone and say, okay, hey, Nolan, this is me. Lock me in. Come on now. Come on now. And you mean to tell me that Katie was the only girl that he entertained during that whole Horn Island? Come on now. I know what I used to be a nigga. I know what it's like. You can get bad bitches. 750 numbers one day. You know, that's how I go down. Okay, let's go.
With Nolan that night at my buddy's house, and I woke up at my buddy's house, and we went to McDonald's, got food. Nolan was not with me, and I went and got breakfast. I had my buddy's boat hooked up to my truck, and first I ran to my house, then I went to McDonald's and came back, and the boat was already hooked up to my truck. My buddy Wyatt and I went, and with my buddy Hudson, we went, filled the top of the boat off, loaded it down with ice, and just got everything ready. Then Wyatt went and put his smaller boat in the water, which is the Palm Beach. He's an 18-foot Palm Beach, and I drove the boat from Fort Bayou Boat Launch to my buddy's grandparents' house, and that's where we all planned to meet up that day. And
you say we all. Who you talking about? You, Nolan, and how many people are going to meet you guys there?
We had roughly 20 to 30 people coming on 3 separate boats with us. And so we were all following each other out there as one big group. You know, it wasn't just me, Nolan, and a couple other of my buddies. There was 20 or 30 people spread out where we all met at the dock before, and then we departed to go to Horn Island. It wasn't just a couple of us. I mean, there were so many people, we had to split up between 3 boats, and we all left and all got there at the same time.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that's clear, because the statements that are out there made it appear that it was just you, Nolan, and probably 2 or 3 other guys, and y'all are the only ones that went out to this island.
And that's completely incorrect. I mean, Horn Island on the 4th of July is the most popular day to be on the water throughout the entire Gulf Coast. I mean, everybody and their mom is on the water on 4th of July, you know. There's no telling. I mean, roughly probably 2 to 3, maybe even 4,000 people out there. There were boats lined up off the island. I mean, there was 3 rows of boats all the way until my vision ended, until I could see of people there was 1 row of boats, and then there was another row of boats, and then there was a 3rd row of boats. Yeah. I mean, there was people lined up all up and down the island to where, I mean, who knows? I mean, and that wasn't just, we were parked on the north side, on the west tip. It wasn't just there. I mean, there's tons of people packed out on the south side and on the east end and in the middle of the island. But just where we were, I mean, there was easily 1,000 people. It wasn't just us.
Let's go back a little bit. I want to go back to you guys at the dock, getting on the boat. You're saying that's multiple people, probably 20 or 30 people getting on 3 boats.
Right.
What boat were you on, and what boat was Nolan on?
Nolan was on Wyatt's 22 Triton. On the way out, I went with my buddy Bart.
What did I tell y'all? I told y'all earlier that his ass was on Wyatt boat. Y'all kept on trying to figure out who boat was he on? Who boat? I told you it was Wyatt. And Wyatt brother Ike came out here talking about, yeah. All you black worthless mother effers on TikTok need to shut it on up. Okay, yeah, that's what Ike said. Calling us worthless blacks. I know his ass got his nerve. Okay? Yeah. So, Warren wasn't even on the boat. So why the fuck we talking to Warren? I want to talk to the people that was on the boat with Nolan. That's what I want to talk to. I want to talk to Wyatt. Your ass, you know I want to talk to you, Wyatt. You and Ike. Some with that Wyatt and Ike. Okay? Yeah. And I don't care. Wyatt and Warren, I think they real close. Best friends and shit. Yep. And somebody said, they had a whole, but yeah, of course they got a whole bunch of time to rehearse the lies and rehearse the interview. You know this shit was rehearsed. Hell. Just like that Erica Kirk, how fake her ass is, all that rehearsing she doing, right? That's what they do, rehearse and do all that fake shit.
Bart, I called Bart that morning. I was like, hey, man, can you take your boat out? And he was like, yeah, well, my dad's decided not to go, and I'll take the boat, and I'll take you and your friends. Of course, I mean, he's a buddy of mine. And so Bart pulled up at the dock, and, I mean, I rode out there with Bart, and a lot of the girls that go to college with my friends and I, and Nolan rode out on the Triton, and then we had a Palm Beach, 18 Palm Beach. There was 4 guys on that. There was like 8 people on the Triton, and then there was 8 or 9 people on the Triton, and then there was the rest of the group, which was ranged from maybe 10 to 15 or 16 people on my buddy's tide line, which is 24 tide line.
And so you guys get on, and I know a little bit more than I.
Stop the bullshit, nigga. I want to know who was on Wyatt boat. Run them names. Did he run them motherfucking names? Hell no. Who was on Wyatt boat? You got Wyatt and who else? You got Nolan or who else? Who was on Wyatt boat? Warren, stop fucking with me, man. Okay? I don't care about Toddy boat and Kashika boat and Tanya boat and David boat and Better the boat. Who was on Wyatt's boat? Who was on the boat Nolan was on? That's what we want to know. What boat was it that Nolan phone and his keys was on? Hello? All this extra bullshit trying to get us confused to look at this person, that person. Stick to the thing. You know why you here. We not here to find out about David boat and everybody boat and all them girls on that boat. Wyatt boat, the one that Nolan was on. Who was all on that fucking boat? And Brandon, what the hell are he doing? He not even having an interview. He not asking a hard questions. Hell, that's like babysitting. Let me stop. I don't mean to yell at y'all. I don't mean to cuss. I'm so sorry.
Do because we went out there a little earlier because I wanted to see exactly what the drive was like, what the dock was like, how far it is out there.
Of course.
But I want you to tell the audience like what was this trip like? How was the waters? Did you guys do anything in between the time you rode and the time you get to the island? Was there music? Is it like a big party? Like what is that?
Yeah, well, I mean, obviously music's blasting. It's 4th of July, man. I mean, everybody's really excited. And, I mean, we had a lot of people loaded down. So, obviously, our biggest, we're just trying to make sure everybody, gets out there safe. And so, I mean, on the way out there, it was pretty calm. I think it was blowing like...
You trying to make sure everybody get there safe, but you ain't trying to make sure Nolan got back safe. That's the issue, Warren. You said, oh yeah, we want to make sure everybody's so safe and everything is so safe. And we want to make sure you came out there with all those people and they all left Nolan and he's dead. Come on now. He's leaving a lot out. 3
or 4 knots. I mean, the waters were clear. It was a great day to be on the water. Sunshine.
And do y'all notice how high pitch his voice get? Like his voice stay cracking. Warren, why did your voice crack so much? fuck? What the fuck is that? His body is calm. His body is just numb. His body emotion is just so numb. You talking about the death of your best friend, your motherfucking brother. The death of your brother. No, nigga. Okay? You ain't gonna be just so calm and just so relaxed like you talking about some Coca-Cola. You talking about a Bud Light beer or some shit like that. You so, I'm not buying that's your brother. Are y'all buying this is his brother that just died? Huh? This is his brother that just died, possibly unmurked. Do y'all believe this? How he's conducting himself? I don't see the love. He say it, but I don't see it. I don't feel it. I'm sorry. It ain't there. All right, I'm gonna listen. That's why.
Not cloudy at all, and I mean it was a great day to be out there on 4th of July, and so I mean we followed each other out, and I mean it was calm. It was calm. On the way back, it was a little more rough. But it was not anything all my buddies' boats couldn't handle, or like it wasn't like we were getting really beat up or anything. I mean, it was pretty calm.
And so you guys get out there. I'm assuming that you line the boats up because I'm envisioning the picture of getting out there and there's hundreds of boats. Mm-hmm. There's thousands of.
Let me tell you something, motherfucker. Gonna talk about this why people don't come out. The reason why his ass don't come out because he's guilty, okay? I know your ass ain't talking how much y'all put hate mail to that black mama that is burying her son and had to identify him by some damn dental records. How dare you? Okay? Warren, he's going to college. He has a future. Just like y'all tell us, stop being so damn sensitive. Okay, these are what boys born into men or men. So man the fuck up, okay? And be honest. You got God by your side, right? So what you fearful for? Okay? Stop all that.
Cool. Yeah. So it wasn't just you guys on a deserted island.
Of course not.
A few people. There's just thousands of people out there.
Right.
And there's a lot of people doing what? What does it look like when you first pull up?
I pull up, and we pulled up at 10:30. I mean, it wasn't, early afternoon. I mean, it wasn't, but 10:30 is, still pretty early in the day.
Time out. Didn't that goddamn GPS say 9:56? Hold on, am I tripping here? Press 3 if the GPS said 9:56 they pulled up. He talking about some, what? 10:30? Which one is it? So you can't just run game on me, okay? Okay, I'm from Detroit. Which one is it?
And when we got there was already 3 rows of boats lined up all the way, like I said, until I could see. And
you're talking, when you say all you can see, you're speaking about miles.
Yeah.
Of boat.
Yeah.
When we went out there earlier today, but when we went out there, the island is massive.
Correct.
I mean, it's just several miles long.
Roughly 10 to 12 miles. I mean, it's.
So you think that the boats were stretching from one end to the next, or just a small area of about a mile or less than a mile of boats?
Well, I mean, I think there was boats all the way around the entire island, but I think some spots were more popular than others. Like the west tip is usually very, very crowded on the 4th of July, and everybody knows that. So that's where a lot of people park because they want to be around other people. And the east end's a little more, there's not as many people, but there's still a lot of boats out there. I mean, it's not like every area of Horn Island is covered, 100%.
Wow. So you get out there, y'all jump out. What do you do? When I say jump out, you obviously not just sitting on the boat. The island is there. Like, what exactly are people doing there? Like, are you spending more time in the water on the island? And
I'll tell you what they was doing there, Brandon. They was drinking alcohol. You didn't see all those pictures? They know damn well they don't supposed to be drinking no alcohol. Who sold them the alcohol? Was it parents on the boat? I did see some old people on that damn island. Were they partying with kids? Was this a family event? A student event? What the fuck? What's going on here? Okay? No. And if you know they doing alcohol, you know they doing blow. You know they fucking with that white shit. Hello? Come on now. That's what they were doing.
Bo, like, how is that? How is that look out there?
I mean, everybody, as soon as you get there, I mean, there's people on boats, yeah, grabbing drinks and, food, whatever else. Everybody is fully prepared for the 4th of July. They bring, all the drinks and food that they need because, they've been preparing for 4th for a little while now. But when we got there, I helped my buddies tie the boats up because the tie line was right here, the Palm Beach was in the middle, and then the Triton was on the outer side. And there was about a drop off from where the bow was. If you jumped off the bow, you were probably about neck deep in water. But if you got off the stern, you were probably waist deep in water. But when we got there, we tied up, got, bow and rear anchor set, and we tied up all the boats, made sure they were good, and everyone just got in the water. And then eventually, next thing you know, it's our group, and then, next thing you know, there's 50 other people around us, and then it just grew and grew as the day came on. And that's just how it was. Everybody's drinking, it's 4th of July. Everyone's just trying to enjoy themselves. And, it's a big party, basically. Big party.
Yeah, so y'all pretty much having a good time. Just like anybody would imagine, 18-year-olds, probably 20-year-olds, college students, out on the island, women, you probably had alcohol. So y'all having a good time.
Yeah, of course.
How many fucking times we gotta talk about the party? Warren, do you think Nolan Wales was killed? Warren? Huh? What do you think happened to your best friend? What do you think happened to your brother? What do you think, Warren? Do you think he drowned, Warren? What do you think, Warren? Do you think Katie has something to do with it, Warren? What do you think, Warren? That's the fuck I want to know. Hell, asking all this bullshit with partying. Man, they playing in my face.
So where's Nolan in this? You guys out there, the friend groups are out there, 3 boats full of people that came out there.
You damn right it's a lot of anger. I'm mad as hell because Warren, the fake best friend / brother, is supposed to come up here and help get justice for Nolan Wales. But he's sitting up here playing all these games about how much he had fun the day Nolan Wales died. And it's disrespectful to the family. It's disrespectful to the black community. It's disrespectful for everybody trying to get justice for Nolan Wales. It's a waste of damn time. And yes, I'm going to be very angry, okay? Look at his body language. He don't give a fuck. He does not care. He doesn't. How is it that I can have so much passion and he don't have none, and that's his motherfucking brother? I never met Nolan Wales. I've never met him a day in my life. Never had a conversation with him. But look at his ass. Hell. Man, please. Man, please.
To be the closest friend group.
Right.
Where's Nolan in this in comparison to where you and others are at?
Well, I had a couple conversations with Nolan that day, and I talked to him and a couple of my other buddies. In a group, I was not focused on anyone solely, looking and pointing anyone out, because there's so many people out there. I was talking to my friends that I haven't seen in a while from high school. I was talking from people I knew from college. I was talking to, everybody my age, and even people older than us were, over there. It was just a regular thing. We're all used to this. We've been out to the islands before. My buddies don't just go out to the island on 4th of July, but they go out, every weekend. I fish the islands. I don't just, fish around Horn Island. I fish around Ship Island too. So I'm very familiar with that.
Nigga! Didn't Brandon say what was going on with Nolan? He said, well, I had a few conversations. What the fuck was the conversation about, man? Stick to Nolan Wales. It's about everything else but Nolan Wales. This is how you should. Well, Me and Nolan Wells, we talked about X, Y, and Z. Y'all white Mississippi people want to say, well, Nolan did it to himself. Well, did he have any conversation about him dealing with depression? Or was there anything awkward in the conversation? What did y'all talk about? Did he talk about he was wanting to be in love, or he was looking for a hottie, or what the fuck? Was he talking about, oh, he was excited about going back to Wyatt House and pop fireworks? It was a big altercation there. Tell us about that. What was that about? What was that about your friend getting in a fight with another person there? Or him getting in a fight with his girlfriend allegedly? Or what? You see the bullshit? He ain't trying to help. This ain't shit but a damn distraction. This is nothing but a distraction. This is nothing but, hey, we came out here. I showed my face. I don't have anything to hide. Nigga, you got a whole bunch to hide because you ain't say nothing at all. You're not trying to get justice for your brother. That is not your brother. Okay, you look how you behave and look how what you're saying. You ain't saying shit to get justice for your fucking brother. Hell, what do you want to say to the people? Warren? What do you want to say? All this shit right here is just Brandon feeding and leading you into this interview. All this interview is selfish. It's just for, hey, I'm Warren and I don't want you guys to think I have nothing to hide, so I'm just going to open my mouth and say, la, 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 la. La 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 do. I mean, that's all this motherfucker is. He's not trying to get justice for his brother. He don't give a damn about Nolan Wells.
And I feel like it was just a big. I talked to Nolan, and Nolan was drinking. Everybody was drinking. Most of everybody, and. I mean, Nolan seemed completely fine every time I talked to him. We had just regular conversations.
Drinking what? Drinking alcohol? Drinking Sprite? Drinking water? What y'all drinking? Huh? And I know y'all, and this is why I just like to play the video, okay? Because you know what? Let me get back to the nice me, okay? Drinking what?
Nolan was making me laugh. I had a couple conversations with Nolan and Javon, Nolan and my buddy James, Nolan and I can tell you. I mean, I talked to Nolan a couple times, but it wasn't like I was strictly sitting there talking to Nolan the whole day. I mean, there was hundreds of people I knew out there. So
yeah, and Nolan said something interesting. You told me about this. Something he said to you, I would say would be indicative of y'all's friendship.
Right.
He ain't talked to damn Nolan. And if he did talk to Nolan, it was probably a nasty ass conversation. It was probably some slick shit, because if that's your brother, that's your best friend, you out on the 4th of July, we hanging with my brother. We out here for 4 or 5 hours. We having conversations. We talking about a whole bunch of shit. Damn, look at that broad. Damn, look at that broad. Damn, yeah. But Warren, like, yeah, it was a whole bunch of motherfuckers out here, and I wanted to talk to this person, I wanted to talk to that person. He wasn't hanging out with Nolan. They isolated Nolan. They probably treated Nolan like shit. Why they treated Nolan like shit? Why did they invite Nolan out there to treat him like shit? Maybe it was a setup all along. Maybe it was all planned all along. Maybe they knew what they were going to do all along, and they said, it's perfect. It's 4th of July. So many people there. Okay, we can pin this shit on anybody else. I bet you it's meditated. Or, you know what I'm saying? Woo, honey, that's what it's given. That's what it's given. Yeah, they already knew before they went out there.
And then he also mentioned something to you about that particular day and what it meant to him.
Right.
And could you share that?
Right. Yeah. So Nolan and my buddy Javon are talking, and I grew up with Nolan, and Nolan's just all, like I said, like just so joyful, like always happy. Like every picture I have with Nolan, or picture I have of Nolan, he's smiling. I mean, like, he's always happy. If I always need like a shed of light, I'm calling Nolan, you know. And no.
And I let you know something. He's so happy. But yet we heard Nolan on that video talking about, give me my fucking phone. He's a happy boy. He don't fuck with nobody, but y'all was fucking with him, taking his phone and bullying him that day. Okay? As numerous people said, they was in an altercation with Nolan, and people had issues with Nolan. Somebody in that fucking Wire group. Okay? Yeah. Yeah.
Laugh and joke a lot. Like, that's how our friend group is. We're really jokingly laugh. You know, no one takes anything that serious. You know, we enjoy our time together. You know, I mean, there's never any awkwardness within our friend group.
So you stop lying. That was Nolan. I don't believe that shepherd dude. That say, oh, that was me. Bullshit. He's a damn plant. He's a plant. You believe anything. You so damn gullible. You probably believe what the police people said, that no foul play. Yeah, you one of them. Okay? No, that was Nolan. That was Nolan. As most people said, that was his voice. That was Nolan. And think about it. Nolan's phone was missing. They took his phone. Wyatt purposely took his phone and keys. Wyatt got anger issues, okay? Yeah. He took his phone and keys, and you heard Nolan, give me my phone. Give me my shit. Connect the dots. If I'm saying give me my phone, give me my shit, next thing you know, I'm dead, and my phone and my keys is missing. Hello. Come on now, let's not play. In the same day, within the same hours, I'm yelling, give me my phone. Give me my phone. Within hours, my phone is going away from me, or within minutes. I don't know how long it was, but that phone was gone. He ain't giving his phone back. And then when they got the phone, all the shit was deleted. The photos of that day was deleted. The text messages of that day is deleted. Are you that slow? Huh? Come on now.
We're very tight, so if I ever need to get something off my chest or talk to anybody, I'm talking to all my friends. I'm not just talking to like specifically anybody. I would go out, like, even if I'm having issues with something, I go talk to my group chat, and my guys are there to, you know, give me a hand anytime I need it. And all my guys are, you know, all my buddies are the same exact way.
Hold on. Chris, let me tell you something. Honey, do you even know what racist is? Racist is the system, okay? I can't be fucking racist, okay? You trying to do that reverse racist shit, bitch. It don't work, okay? Know your history of African history and American history, all right? Hell. Huh. Got your nerve.
No,
Thought I didn't see that shit.
It's the same exact way. If you ever need something, I'm here, man. Like, that's how he was, so.
And then you guys get ready to leave prematurely.
Right.
And like, what? Explain that, because you guys got there around 10.
Yeah.
It's now 4:30.
Right.
People are still out there partying, and
Right.
they're having a good time. But something happened to where it necessitated you guys to get the boat up and running. Can you explain that?
Yeah. So
that's it. And see, he just making money off of this shit. He just getting views and clicks. You see part 2, part 3, part 4 of more bullshit. And don't be confused, because